All right. Good afternoon. We're here with Dani from Con Amor. Dani, how are you doing today?
Fine, very good, thank you.
All right, Dani. I would like you to introduce yourself to our audience. What is it that you do, and why should people follow you? I'm going to give you some numbers later on, but I would like to hear from you, and to tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm a social media creator. My content is about love, doing everything with love, like follow your passions, like live your life with love. And actually, I do like some cards, like love cards, and I receive them also. And I talk about everything that happens in relationships, like, for example, breakups, dating, and everything, and also self love.
All right. And how did your content start? I mean, where does the idea of the love letter come from?
because of
Sorry.
because of breakup.
Oh,
Usually best ideas always come that way.
Yeah, that's true. But it happens like for many reasons. I think I discovered that I was really good giving like good advices, like, for example, people just ask me like, what can I do? I'm living that situation, and I love to hear people. I think that's one of the things I love the most, like hearing people, like listening. I think people needs a lot of listening.
Mhm.
We are having like many troubles because we don't like to talk with our friends because we feel judged, and we feel like we're not having a true advice. And I think I'm that person that I'm not gonna judge you, and you can be free and talk about everything with me. That's why.
that's a big responsibility.
That's something amazing. Has it ever happened to you, for example, that you were like very good at giving, like for example, helping other people, telling them what to do, but you won't follow your own advice?
Oh, of course. That's my profession. No, not true. But I think one of the best parts of giving advice is that you are not living that situation, so you can give like something with like being really objective, like not being living emotionally that situation. So I think that's the best part of giving an advice, when you are not the person that's living the situation, no. But of course, when I'm living, I forgot everything. That's my religion,
Yeah,
but that's
because
why I have like an inner circle that gives me some advice.
all right, people who can see things from a different perspective, and you are this person for your followers, right? You
Yeah,
are the person
exactly.
who's outside. All
And
right.
I think I'm the person that's gonna tell you the truth. I think that's one of the things I told the most, that I'm not gonna be that friend that talks about what you want to listen, like, yeah, that guy is gonna look for you. No, I'm gonna tell you, if he's dating someone else, it's like, he's giving the signals that he's dating someone else, or he's giving the signals that he doesn't want to come back and everything. Because one of the things that happened in my breakup that makes me like create this type of content is like, I have a lot of friends that told me the things I want to hear, and not the ones that I need to listen, like to
All right.
grow up and to live that, that's why.
Okay. Danny, I was going to mention that you have, last time I checked a few minutes ago, you had 116,000 followers on TikTok, 50,000 followers on Instagram, and 1,680 something on YouTube. Those are the people you're giving advice to, and I think this is a big responsibility, of course.
Yeah, it is.
Um, so how do you deal with that weight of trying to give the best advice to as many people as possible?
Okay, first of all, like being clear, I'm a human. I can make some mistakes, and what I say is not definitely the truth, It's like you are looking for a different person that sees the a perspective of what are you living or something, and that's not supposed to be the truth, I'm just a friend, and that's what I like live clear in my social media content, and also like living a real life. I think social media needs a lot of people that lives a real life. I think we are tired of people that lives the perfect life and that everything is super fine and everything's like okay. No, when I'm sad, when I don't know what to do, when I don't know, I also look for them, like what would you do, I'm trying, like I believe social media is not for showing us, like it's just for connecting us, so it's for being like, as my word matters, their word matters too, that's, I think, like to show that I'm a real person, it's how I like deal with the responsibility of the content. In the other hand, I also like think every time I'm gonna post something, like this is gonna be okay, this is gonna help people, how many people should impact this. Also when I'm doing jokes or something, it's like, hey, it's a joke, don't take it personal, it's just like a situation that we need to laugh of it. So like being super clear, like leaving the people like this is just for fun, this is a serious theme or something, it's like being responsible.
That sounds amazing. Talking about, for example, connectivity, and you're talking how this big impact that you can have in your audience and how you need to be very clear. And hey, this is just a joke, just have fun. Has it ever happened to you that you may sometimes want to use English as a language and in a different way, and maybe you were not that well understood, you were not able to be very, very clear, and maybe cause some sort of misunderstanding?
Okay, I don't talk in English in social media because I'm a really shy person and it scares me a little bit, like to talk in English. But I do talk in English like in my real life. So yeah, of course, they misunderstood me many times because sometimes you forgot words, you forgot all the vocabulary, and you start saying words like, do you really sure you're talking about? But in social media, no, I just talk in Spanish. And of course, it also happens like you get misunderstood because sometimes you want to make a joke and people were like, oh my God, you think that? That's so bad. And I was like, I'm just joking. That's why I need to be clear because people in social media sometimes take it really personal.
Really personal. That's right.
Talking about that, how do you deal with trolls and haters? Everybody does. Everybody has. I'm sorry. Everybody in social media has trolls and haters. How do you deal with that? Because sometimes,
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have a lot of haters. But there's a I'm not supposed to tell that, but there's something like people in social media said, like haters make you famous. So you just have to, like, as I told them, don't take it personally. I really don't take it personally. Of course, I like since until today I haven't had like a lot of haters and I haven't had like a really like tough like conversation with a hater. So when people just make like bad comments and everything, I just laugh and that's it. Like that's not for me. I think that the comments talk about like most about the people than me. So sometimes, for example, when haters talk to me and send me a long message like you are so bad, I used to start a conversation because I think when people talk, people can fix things, so I used to start a conversation like, okay, I appreciate what you say, I'm not agree with that, but thank you. And sometimes people like just switch, like they were haters, now they like what you do because it's just talking. I think social media works like in real life, and when you talk you can like understand people, and that's it.
all right.
That's fantastic. Now you're all the time connecting with people, and you're being there because of what you love or what you used to love. And talking about your interests and your hobbies, I know that you love dancing, and dancing is one of the things that you love the most. But
Yeah.
what do you think about dancing, not as a hobby, but as art?
Okay, I live because of dance. So for me, dance is my life. Actually, dance was one of the things that took me out of a very bad situation, I think for me, it's a serious thing, I love to work with dance. I want to be one of the best dancers in Colombia. I want to work very hard. And I think that's my therapy. When I don't dance like for a week, I start like feeling bad. Really
That's
bad.
what you need. Your body needs it.
Yeah, my body needs it. It's because I don't do, okay, it's a really good exercise, really good cardio, but it's not, I don't see it like that, you know. I see like it's my therapy. It's like how I stabilize myself. So I love it. And you have a lot, I think people can't imagine how helpful is like the dance for your mind, because when you dance you are like expressing all the things that you can say like with words sometimes. So for example, I've been in situations that I'm dancing and I'm really sad and I start crying dancing, you know. I like, and then I feel better, like I needed that.
That's right.
It's catharsis.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
full is my therapy. That's why I say that.
Talking about dancing on TikTok. TikTok is the platform, or at least it started as a platform for dancing, and I've seen some of your dances, which are, some of them are really elaborate, something I don't think I could ever do. But how do you manage the different creative processes for the different platforms that you work with? You know, like is it the same? Probably not, but is it the same for TikTok and Instagram, for example? How do you determine what goes where?
Oh my god, I think they're really 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 different. Like dance in real life is completely a different thing, you know. It's like not even close of what you do in TikTok. I think you just need to go with the flow. That's it, you know. Like just do like things right, then do things wrong, and start looking what people love in different audiences. For example, Instagram is more like just dance and look pretty and just having fun and maybe have a really good quote. TikTok is like kind of spicy, you know, like people in TikTok are really open and they love different type of content. They love when people are really open, and then when they talk like I don't know how do you say, like real stuff, you know, like super like exactly to the point. For example, they talk about themes that are I don't know how to say that, like for example, being open with relationships, being open with different themes and everything. So it's like just like looking what's good, what's not, making mistakes, a lot of mistakes. That's it.
Of course. So there's a bunch of people online, and you can find anyone. Anyone can be there. There could be, as Mauricio was telling you, it could be trolls. There could be like people who love what you do. There could be people who hate what you do, and that's all right because each person has their own interests.
Mhm.
And it is quite interesting, like to think about how open-minded people can be, but sometimes they are not.
Yeah.
Have you ever met anyone like face to face? I know that now with the pandemic, you have to go outside with your mask on, but have you ever been recognized and received some comments? Well, maybe positive, maybe negative. Would you like to tell us anything about it?
Yeah, actually, I think that's the best part of working on social media, finding people in real life that told you like, I love what you do, I actually feel identified with you, like I laugh with you. That's the best part, I think, for me. Like finding someone that stops you on the street and tells you like, oh my god, you are con Amor, Dani, I love what you do, I really love how you dance and everything. That's worth it, you know. That's, I think it's better than numbers, it's better than work, it's better than everything. I love that someone stops me in the street and told me like really good comments. I haven't had like bad comments in like face to face like I'm feel really relieved of that. But yeah, I love like when people stop me.
It's fun that you said that you were shy.
Yeah, I'm
I
really
agree.
Maybe not.
Danny, my producer is telling me that was the last question, but I'm going to I'm going to disobey her just for a while. And now that we are here at CCA Radio, I would like to ask about your podcast. There was this one first episode about 6 months ago, and we're kind of like looking forward for the second.
Yeah.
When do you think it'll come?
Okay, so this is a new project. I'm working on it. I was like testing like my abilities of doing podcasts because, you know, as we were talking, like the different social media needs different types of content, no? So I think the letters of Con Amor Dani were not working enough for Instagram. So I wanted to do it differently. Like, I think this type of content is when you are ready to hear different things for your life. You know, for example, you go in Instagram and you just want to forget about the world and just laugh a little bit. Also, when you enter to TikTok, you just want to waste your time, like to being like watching funny things or whatever you want. But the podcasts are like those moments when you want to think, when you want to open your mind, when you want to you know, like think about your life, like try to fix some things, or maybe just think about what you can change, or think about what you're doing good or not. So I'm gonna pass it through YouTube and Spotify. It's gonna be like on March. It's gonna be by seasons, so you have to watch it.
We'll be there, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Dani, it
Yeah,
has
I
been a
love.
great pleasure. Thank you so much for your time, and I do really love what you do.
I
Keep
think.
doing what you do. You're amazing, and just keep loving yourself and loving everyone else.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, loving ourselves is like a really hard process, and that's what I'm gonna talk about in the new podcast and in the new project, because it's a process and I want to share it. That's
Dani,
it.
there's one final question. Sorry for the interruption. Again, what about the second collection of hoodies?
Oh my God,
When
you
is
know
that coming up?
everything. Okay, they are right now in the design. I'm designing it. I want to do something that identifies me a lot. I think that the first collection was one of my favorites, but I want to do the next one to be my most favorite. So I'm designing it. Probably, I think in April, maybe they will be ready.
Okay, so we have podcast in March, then hoodies in April.
Yeah,
Good.
we're all in this year, you know.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, I want to
Sounds
work a
great.
lot. I love creating content. I love being for people. I love to do that. So yeah, I want to be like really productive this year for people.
All right, Dani. Thank you very much for your time again, and I'm really happy. We are really happy that you were here with us, and
I
and
know.
you took some
I'm
time
so happy.
of your agenda to be here. Thank you so much.
No,
So,
thank
Con Amor
you. It
Dani,
was
where do we find you? That's at Con Amor Dani, right?
yeah. Con
In
Amor Dani
every so-
in every TikTok,
single one.
Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. I have Twitter, but it's like really small. But sometimes I used to share some feelings over there. So if you want to go there too.
All right.
That sounds
Thank
amazing.
you so much.
Thank you
No,
so much.
it was amazing. Thank you.